What's up, guys? I hope you had an awesome Thanksgiving if you're from the US, and if you're not, I hope you're having a great weekend. I've had some time to think about what I want to do here with this situation after we cut this fender too far back. So if you didn't catch the last video, we're in the process of putting our wide body on, and I made a boo-boo and I cut too far back, and now it shows from there. So we're gonna have to try to fix this right here. Whenever you're thinking about something that you're doing, you naturally think about, well, what would other people do? Because we're really just a collection of the things that we've observed or learned throughout the years and whatnot. So me watching so much YouTube, my first thought was basically, what would Dustin Williams do if he did this? Well, first of all, he probably wouldn't have made this mistake. But it was kind of like, all right, well, he would probably have Timbro buy another fender. So that is an option, but that's going to cost us like $212 plus the shipping, which is kind of insane. Nevertheless, still an option. Then I was thinking about, well, what would Samit do? Well, Samit would probably just take some Samit tape and tape this up and keep doing his thing. And then there was like, what would TJ Hunt do? But we're not going to even get into that one. My next thought was, what would my dad do in this situation? God rest his soul. That's the answer. Bondo. He would definitely Bondo this. And then there's me. What would I do with this situation? Well, me being the typical person that likes to get in over his head, I would get this carbon fiber out and probably try to make some sort of custom vent. So what I think I'm going to do in the short term, I think I might actually just go with Dad's thought and Bondo this. We could circle back and do something cool with carbon fiber at some point. I want to get the wheels underneath this car, and I want to get this right here put on the car. The whole point of this is to have fun, but we're not really in any rush to get this wrapped. I think it would be kind of cool to primer these, like sand them, primer them, spray them with just gloss black. It's not going to look fantastic by any means, but at the same time it'll give the vinyl something to adhere to, and it'll give us some time to kind of run around with this thing while it's just black. And I think that would be kind of cool, because I kind of want to see what that looks like anyways. Then we'll turn around, we'll wrap it red. But the reality of the wrap is that we have a lot of things to fix. I've considered ordering another hood, which ironically the hood is only $182, but the shipping is like over $200. So we're talking about 400 some bucks, and I can't find another IS, like parts IS in this area that has any sort of decent that has a decent hood on it. We got some dings to work out. I kind of want to fix this right here. One thing I've noticed about this car is that on the passenger side, it's flat, and on the driver's side, it's gloss black. This is a huge problem right here, so we got to deal with that. So I can probably sand this down to smooth for the wrap, and then we wrap it red. Another issue that this car has, sunroof will not open, so we have to figure that out. Lots of stuff to figure out. So let's get started. Wait for this to dry a bit, and we'll come back to this in a little bit and see what's up. All right, while we're waiting on our Bondo to set up, we're gonna hit this right here, try to get this run out, smooth this out so that it's ready for primer. I'm gonna start with 800, and if that doesn't do it, we'll go down. All right, so what we got here is some filler primer, and what I'm hoping is that it'll take care of some of the like little tiny divots and stuff that are in there. We're gonna find out. Then we gotta go get the paint, because I don't have any gloss black paint. we have to go get some black gloss paint. But before we do that, we need to check on our Bondo situation. We're gonna have to basically pull this, and then we'll have to go get another, we'll have to do another coat of this after the fact, but let's see what we got so far. Hopefully we built it up enough. And hopefully, okay, this is a problem. Well, we'll have to sand that down real quick. Maybe. Yeah, definitely. We'll hit this with some sandpaper real quick. We'll put another coat on the outside. And then we'll, this will be good. But it looks like it's doing what it's supposed to. So let's get that figured out real quick. Close enough for government work. All right, let's go get paint. That's pretty glossy. Paint acquired. We're gonna go do that. See how this goes. Alright, so the sun's setting, and I went ahead and slapped the remaining paint on these right here. Is it the best job? No. Will it do? Sure. We'll smoothen this out before we actually do the wrap and everything. There's still some imperfections, so like, I don't know if you can see, there's like some small divots. I was hoping that the primer and the paint would actually fill it, but it is what it is. So I've lost my rivets, and I'm trying to find them. If I can ever find my rivets, then we'll go ahead and put this one side on. And then I had to build this up a little bit more at the top, so we're still waiting on this right here to set. Once that sets, then I can sand that down smooth. Since I can't find my rivets, we're probably just going to end this right here. It's nighttime now, it's cold, and there's still a lot to be done, so we'll pick this up tomorrow. I can't leave it like that. We're going to get rivets. The entourage is coming. Say hi, entourage.
Hello. Hola.
Off to Walmart we go.
Wally World.
You are
There's not a lot of Pokemon.
I don't want one. I just want to see if
It's an onion turtle.
Onion turtle.
Onion turtle.
Just what we need. Rivets.
No, I have
Okay. Pokemon break.
No, Jujutsu Kaisen.
Open it.
Open it.
Okay.
Ready, set, go.
I see rainbow.
Wait.
Pikachu. Oh, I got a chase card.
No,
I pulled
you
the chase
didn't.
card.
Oh my God! There's
I
no
pulled
shot.
I pulled the chase card. I pulled the chase
What
card.
just
Oh my
happened?
God.
I knew I should have gave you the other pack. I knew I should have gave you the other
Hand it
pack.
to me, hand it.
Okay, now that we're back home, safe and secure, let's talk about what just happened here. I have pulled dozens. I'm talking tons of boxes of surging sparks. As we were leaving Walmart, there was a spot up front that had Pokemon, and there was no surging spark individual packs. But I happened to catch this out of the corner of my eye as we were leaving, and I knew that these contained 2 packs of surging sparks. The other 2 packs are Obsidian Flames and Stellar Crown. So when we got in the truck, I handed all the kids a pack and opened 1 pack myself. I gave my son, who's sitting in the passenger seat, the other pack of surging sparks. So while I am excited that he pulled this card, I am also very jealous. And there's no way that I'm going to actually get this back without paying for it. So we're gonna have to see what kind of ransom he wants for me to get this card, and then of course we're gonna send this to PSA. But yeah, it's crazy. This was literally the only thing left in that store that had Surging Sparks in it, and one of the 2 packs was the chase card. Crazy. Oh, and we got rivets. It's cold. Very, very cold. I don't want to end on that note. I want to like finish at least this one panel. Okay, I truly can't believe that just happened. We lost our rivets, go to the store to get rivets, and somehow managed to pull the chase card for Surging Sparks. It's super crazy that that even just happened. Anyhow, I gotta get back on track with this whole thing. I think our Bondo should be dry by now. And so we can finish sanding that. We're gonna slap some primer on it. We'll slap some primer on it, we'll slap some paint on it, and then we'll start drilling the holes to get this body kit on, and then hopefully that all goes well, and then we can maybe call it there. I don't know, we'll see. But for now, let's get the rest of this sanded. Okay, now I have to drill holes and rivet this thing to the car. One thing I'm not sure about is what do I do about the side skirts? I could just cut them. I mean, they're going to go away anyways. And they are pretty much trash. Also, what if I paint all the way back to the edge of the door? See, the problem with this is that now I'm going to be dwelling on that whole area. It's not great, but it's worse than it really needs to be. So it's time to do some rivets. Let's hope I don't mess this up. We're going to start with a smaller bit and then go into a bigger one. Alright, then we're going to do the bigger bit. Okay, rivet time. Hopefully this goes well. I wish I had a camera person. So, because I don't know how I'm going to do this. The first rivet. Hopefully I don't screw this up. I'm terrified of this, like, snapping fiberglass. Also, while I'm doing this, I want to talk a little bit about tools. So, this rivet gun was my father's. Whenever he died, and I inherited his tools, like, I wish I could do this with him, but having the tools makes it feel like he's still kind of here in some way. Now this is where things get interesting, because if this thing snaps, like, that's tight. Do I go one more pump and then make it snap on its own, or am I gonna shatter the thing? Like, I am scared. We're gonna do it, whatever, right? All right, we got lucky. First rivet down. On to the next ones. Doing this at nighttime is a terrible idea, because I don't know how I'm going to get the lighting on this correct. But yeah, as I was saying, father's tools. It's kind of one of those things where when you use your father's tools, you feel like they're nearby. And that is his jack. That is his rivet gun. The heat gun I'm going to use to apply the vinyl, also his. And a lot of other stuff that I use in this shop. So, just something to talk about. All right, let me see if I can get the rest of these rivets done expeditiously. And let me see if I can somehow get this on camera. And yeah, we'll work that out. Probably shouldn't do too many of these at a time. No. Well, that didn't take. I don't know why that one didn't take. I'm gonna drop the side skirt. I'm gonna pull this bolt and see if we can get this behind there. It doesn't really look right, but we'll take it because we're going to be taking these side skirts off as soon as we get the body kit. The body kit should be here in a couple days. All right, let's see if I can get that rivet in there now. Oh my God, we got it. Okay. Holy. Okay, so that's as far as we're going to get tonight, which we made some progress. I want to say a decent amount of progress. I was kind of hoping to get further, but them the brakes. The Pokemon thing was insane. I don't know what that is, but I hope it comes off. What is that? Anyhow, we'll clean this up a little bit tomorrow and take a closer look at it. And we still gotta get this front piece on. But yeah, like, you know, it's not gonna be perfect. This is good though, because this is gonna give me the idea of how much work needs to be done before I lay the vinyl on this. Will the vinyl stick? So what we're gonna do, actually, I have a piece of vinyl that we're gonna throw on there real quick. So the thought in my head is, like, how smooth does the surface have to be in order for you not to see imperfections through the vinyl? And also, my other question is, could I potentially wrap this on while it's on this fender? Okay, we're gonna ignore that just happened. Can I wrap this while this is on? Or do I need to take this off, wrap it, then put it on? So those are all questions. So we're going to lay this like right here. And we're going to just pretend for a moment. Like, even if I could, I would assume I'd have to really heat this a lot in order to get it to go like into this area. Like, that's going to be a weird spot, right? So go from the center, work all this out, take a heat gun to it, yada yada. All right, let's get that on there. This right here. And there's kind of our answer. Like, without even getting too far into this, I can definitely see, hopefully the camera can catch it, I can see like the roughness underneath here on this panel, which means like this probably will show up, and then you can even see the line, the paint line right there if you look close enough. So yeah, that's definitely something to take into consideration on how much effort it's going to take in order to get your vinyl to sit flat and actually look good. So, all right, thanks for watching. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me tonight. The Pokemon thing was insane. Hopefully you've liked and subscribed. I think we're all in agreement. It's not a matter of if I'm doing this well or not. It's just a matter of like if it's entertaining or not. So if you're enjoying this, hit the subscribe button so that you catch the next video. We'll clean this up a little bit. We'll get the other ones put on, and then we'll figure things out from there. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I appreciate it. Have a good night.